What the heck's the T-Riffic show? It appears to be a thing where the style keeps changing. First you laugh, then you feel, then you sing, then you think.
Wait, all that in one show?
Yes,
That's insane.
exactly.
You're doing a skit, got jokes to spit, so you wing it. That's absurd. You throw a pun, a slapstick run, and rhyme each silly word. Who would watch a guy in socks trip over props for fun? Apparently, everyone, because it's a comedy where laughter writes the melody with goofy gags and pratfall tags and punchlines flying faster than the flags. Silly faces, weird embraces, nothing's quite as freeing as a comedy. But what if the jokes get tired and the crowd's desire turns low? You grab a pen, you sigh again, and turn the lights down slow. Now hearts are breaking softly, the spotlight fades to blue. It's a balladry where words are painted tenderly with whispered chords and soft rewards and feelings floating gently through the chords. One tear, one true, one soul set free. That's the poetry of balladry. But wait, what's that sound? A beat, a groove, a key change born to move. We got rhythm in our veins, and the crowd begins to sway again. It's a musical, a jam so bright it's beautiful, with riffs that pop and hearts that bop, and everyone claps till the beat won't stop. Snap your fingers, feel that vibe. We're alive inside this musical. And when the music fades away and laughter's had its time, we settle down to stories told in meter, prose, or rhyme. For every giggle, every tear has led to something true. It's a chronicle of dreams that grow ironical, with twists and turns and lessons learned and tales that make your spirit burn. One heart, one mic, one soul to share. It's life retold in chronicle flair. A comedy, a balladry, a musical, a chronicle sincere. From laughs to feels, from beats to tales, the T-Riffic show prevails. Get a dazzling, heartfelt truth and giggle show it all.
Hello, my T-Riffic friends. Welcome back to the T-Riffic Show. This episode explores chaos turned into creativity, awkward moments turned into laughter, and the discovery that sometimes the greatest way of all to connect is to just simply giggle until your cheeks are red and they hurt. So let's kick off this festival with a comedic performance that proves that being funny and comedic is the greatest superpower of all time.
Okay, before we start, is this glitter or debris? Don't answer that. I've made peace with neither. I just came from festival prep, and I want everyone to know I volunteered to help. That was mistake number one, because in my head, I was gonna optimize everything. Speed, efficiency, precision. What I actually did was introduce velocity to fragile situations. They said, "Hey, Ronnie, can you help set up the pies?" So of course I said yes. This is gonna be hilarious. All right, let's get to it. So I gently approach the table, tap the thrusters just a little, and suddenly those pies aren't pies anymore. And here's the thing, once something goes wrong at high speed, you don't get a second chance. You get a highlight reel. So now I'm trying to fix it, right? But every solution I attempt just adds momentum. Oh, I'll catch that. Now it's airborne. I'll stabilize this. Now it's spinning. Oh, I'll slow things down. These don't do that. And then someone hands me a banner. Just, hey, can you hang this? Simple, normal, ground-based activity. Why did I treat it like a launch sequence? Banner ready. Woohoo! Wind conditions nominal. Engaging lift in 3, 2. There was no one. There was just liftoff. Now the banner's wrapped around me midair. I'm spinning. It's spinning. We're in a relationship now. Oh, you thought I'd stay flat? Oh, you thought I wouldn't twist? You activated me, Ronnie. And then I saw the box. The box said, "Do not touch." And I respected that. I just created a light breeze near it. Apparently, that counts because next thing I know, confetti! Not celebration confetti. Altitude confetti. It's everywhere in the air, in my visor, in my soul, and now people are watching. And that's when it happens.
Your brain switches modes. You go from, "I need to fix this," to "This is a demonstration."
Oh yeah, this is controlled chaos! We're testing airborne joy distribution! This is part of the show! And once you commit, you have to commit. There's no turning back now, team. Let's make this the funniest show ever! Meanwhile, nothing is under control. Not the pies, not the banner, not the airspace. Definitely not me. But then, something weird happens. Suddenly, it's not disaster. It's a very fast, explosive performance. So I've decided from now on, if my help makes things worse, I'm leaning in. You launched pie? That's spectacle. You spun out midair? That's choreography. And if you leave here tonight covered in glitter, just know you've been cleared for takeoff.
Laughter and joy are not just feelings. They are contagious sparks that make everyone around you glow. But sometimes that glow is quiet, hidden in small gestures or shy smiles.
A laugh spills over a table, soft and bright and free. A glance meets a glance in passing, and lingers quietly. Eyes crinkle into crescent moons, a spark we didn't plan. A moment small as breathing that grows as only joy can. The light of joy isn't always loud. It doesn't need a stage. It lives inside the subtle things, the quiet golden page. A hand extended gently, a joke that slips out low, a confetti cannon firing with nowhere else to go. It spreads not by demand or force, but warmth we choose to give, the courage just to giggle, the freedom just to live. To twirl without a reason, to laugh without a cue, to let your inner spark escape and shine the way you do. In every corner of the festival, a flicker finds its flame, a grin becomes a chorus, no two of them the same. A single heartbeat echoes out, then multiplies somehow until 1,000 rhythms are dancing in the now. Joy isn't just an emotion. It's memory in disguise, the reason that we lift our heads and meet each other's eyes. It's why we move, why we play, why we glow and feel alive, why simply being seen by one can help a soul revive. And sometimes it begins so small it nearly slips away. A pause between the chaos, a breath that asks you to stay. A stranger turns to something more with just a shared delight. A passing spark between two hearts that softly turns to light. No perfect line, no grand design, no script we must rehearse, just joy passed hand to open hand until it fills the verse. Even the quiet smiles count, the ones that take their time, the ones that bloom in silence like an unannounced rhyme. Because joy does not demand of us, it never needs control. It simply finds the smallest crack and warms it into whole. So let it ripple outward now, let laughter lead the way, until a single smile becomes a glow that wants to stay. A warmth that lingers softly, a light that doesn't end, a simple shared reminder. You were seen, you were felt, and you were more than just a friend.
And now, folks, it is time for our musical celebration. If there is one song that captures the spirit of glowing, giggling, and lighting up a festival, it's tonight's funky, feel-good disco anthem. Please welcome the unstoppable, the soul-shining, the dance-inducing Neon Spark. Give it up once more for Neon Spark, everybody. We now bring you a story that captures the heart of the festival. Laughter, teamwork, and the glow that comes from connecting.
The Festival of Giggles was here, a carnival of chaos, confetti, and comedy. Each T-Riffic participant had one goal: bring as much joy as possible. Zippy tried to balance 3 giant balloons while riding a unicycle. Taffy accidentally glued herself to the pie-eating contest table. Milo forgot he was supposed to perform and was instead spinning in a glitter tornado. But as the festival spiraled into hilarious disaster, something magical happened. Every slip, trip, and accidental confetti shower became part of the fun. The crowd laughed, cheered, and joined in. At one end of the festival, a juggling act turned into a game of catch when the balls went flying into the audience. Instead of ducking, people tossed them back, badly, wildly, joyfully, until no one could remember who the juggler even was anymore. Near the main stage, a group attempted a perfectly synchronized dance. They made it exactly 2 beats before colliding into each other in a spectacular tangle of limbs and laughter. Within seconds, the routine became a free-for-all of spins, hops, and completely invented moves that somehow felt even more alive. Taffy, still stuck to the table, gave up trying to escape and instead started narrating the pie-eating contest like a dramatic sports announcer. Her commentary was so over the top that people gathered around just to hear her descriptions, cheering between bites of pie. Zippy's balloons, once carefully balanced, floated off one by one, only to be caught and batted around by the crowd like slow, colorful comets drifting through the sky. And Milo, still caught in his glitter tornado, finally stopped trying to get out of it. Instead, he leaned into the spin, arms wide, laughing as the swirl of color followed him like he had planned it all along. Soon, others joined him, turning one accidental whirlwind into a spinning, shimmering circle of laughter. Everywhere you looked, plans were unraveling and turning into something better. Because no one was trying to fix the chaos anymore. They were playing in it. As the sun began to dip, painting the festival in warm gold and soft pink, the laughter didn't fade. It deepened. It became something shared, something felt, something carried from one moment to the next. Then came the final countdown. A hush fell, not silent, but buzzing, expectant. 3, 2, 1, the grand glitter cannon fired. A burst of color exploded across the sky, raining down in sparkling waves that caught the light and held it, just for a second longer than seemed possible. No one moved to brush it off. No one rushed away. They stood there, laughing, glowing, covered in the evidence of everything that had gone wonderfully, imperfectly right. And in that moment, the T-Riffic friends understood something they wouldn't soon forget. Joy isn't something you perform perfectly. It isn't something you control or contain. It's something you step into, something you share, something that grows the moment you let others be part of it. As the last bits of glitter drifted softly to the ground, the festival didn't feel like it was ending. It felt like it was lingering. Like the laughter would echo a little longer, the smiles would last a little deeper, and the glow, once sparked, would keep traveling far beyond the festival gates. And so, with full hearts and glitter in their shoes, the T-Riffic friends carried that joy with them, knowing that wherever they went next, the giggles would follow.
Remember, my T-Riffic friends, sometimes the best magic does not come from perfect planning or winning. It comes from the glow you bring to others and the smiles that you spark. All that being said, I want you to do these 3 things. Shine bright, laugh loudly, and lastly, most importantly, stay terrific.